Good evening students. In previous classes we have discussed the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of quadratic and cubic polynomial, right? And yesterday we have discussed division algorithm in detail as well as some questions, okay, based on to find the zeros of the polynomial, okay, when two zeros were given, and some another type of questions also, little bit tricky, but we have discussed. Okay, now today we will gonna discuss some another type of question which is based on division algorithm. Okay, so here we go for the first question. So the first question here it is, if 1 0 of the polynomial, which polynomial, that is k plus 1x square minus 5x plus 5, is multiplicative inverse of the other 0. Okay, if one of the 0 of the polynomial is multiplicative inverse of other 0, then find the zeros of this polynomial where k is constant. Okay, so they have given the condition that 1 0 is multiplicative inverse of another. Okay, but we need to find the zeros of this polynomial. So first of all we need to find the value of k, then only we can factorize this by splitting the middle term. So our first target is to find the value of k. Okay, so here we go for the solution. So let px is equals to k plus 1 x square minus 5x plus 5. On comparing with standard form of quadratic polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c. Value of a will be, while comparing, it is k plus 1, b is equals to minus 5, c is equals to 5. We got these three value by comparing the polynomial with the standard form, and I wrote the coefficients of after comparing with it. Okay, so as given the question, let 1 0 of the polynomial px is equals to alpha, and according to the question another 0 is reciprocal of first one, that is I have taken beta is equals to 1 by alpha. Now as we know, the product of zeros is equals to c by a. Okay, here I am writing alpha into beta is equals to c by a. Now we can put the value of beta here, that is 1 by alpha, and the value of c from here, that is 5, and a is k plus 1. Okay, so after solving this, I'll get 1 is equals to 5 upon k plus 1. Next step, I'll get k plus 1 is equals to 5, and from here the k value is equals to 5 minus 1 is equals to 4. Now as we got the value, k value is equals to 4, now we can put this value k is equals to k in this equation, that is kx square minus 3kx plus 9. I can substitute the value in the equation. I'll get 4x square minus 3 into 4 into x plus 9. Afterwards I can get 4x square minus 12x plus 9. Okay, now I can write this 12x as 6x and 6x, as I'm just splitting the middle term, as you all know how to do it. Now I'm just writing this by taking 2x common. I left with 2x minus 3. Similarly I will take out 3 from here, and I left with 2x minus 3. Okay, so here I get 2x minus 3 and 2x minus 3 as the factors. Now according to factor theorem, 2x minus 3 and 2x minus 3 factors, then x is equals to 3 by 2 and x is equals to 3 by 2 are the zeros of polynomial x. I think it is clear to all of you. Let's go for the next question, that is question number 2. Here it is, if the polynomial 6x raised to power 4 plus 8x cube minus 5x square plus ax plus b is exactly divisible by the polynomial, that is 2x square minus 5, then find the value of a and b. Okay, so a and here the b is a constant, a is a coefficient of x. What they said, that this polynomial exactly divisible by this, means when this polynomial is divided by 2x square minus 5, okay, we are getting remainder is equals to 0. Okay, we need to keep the things in our mind that whenever we'll divide it, definitely we'll get remainder is equals to 0 as it is exactly divisible. Okay, so we'll start with the solution. Let px is equals to 6x raised to power 4 plus 8x की power cube minus 5x raised to power 2 plus ax plus b, and gx is equals to 2x squared minus 5. Okay, according to question, gx exactly divides px, right? So definitely we'll get remainder will be, that is rx is equals to 0. Now we will divide px by gx. Okay, see here, I've taken this thing inside, 8x cube minus 5x square plus ax plus b. The divisor is 2x square minus 5. Here it is the px, it's a gx. Now we will divide just by comparing the first term. First of all, we will divide this thing by the first term, okay, so that we can get the number. By that the whole expression can be multiplied, that is 3x square. Okay, 3x square into 2x square, that is 6x raised to power 4. 3x square minus 5 is minus 15x square. We'll write down in the same literals. Okay, afterwards we'll solve it. Sign changes, we'll get plus 10x square. The same thing we'll write as it is. Now afterwards we will again compare this first term with this first term, and we will divide it to get the number, that is 10x square is divided by 2x square to get 5. Okay, so another number is added to the quotient, that is 5, and we'll multiply this thing with the whole, that is 5 into 2x square is 10x square. Okay, minus 5 into 5 is minus 25. We'll write down to the constant. So we can write minus 5 into 5 is minus 25 here. As the sign changes, it will cancel out. We are left with 20x plus ax plus b plus 25. This is the remainder because its degree is less than the divisor's degree. So it is the remainder according to question. That it is exactly divisible by this, so the remainder will definitely be 0. So we can say this is the remainder now. So we can equate it as equal to 0, that is 20x plus ax plus b plus 25 is equals to 0. We can take x common, we are left with 20 plus a, and here b plus 25 is the constant. We can write this 0 as polynomial form, that is 0x plus 0. On comparing On comparing the x term with here, we'll get 20 plus a is equals to x, and b plus 25 is equals to 0. So from here I can get the value. I can get the value of a is equals to minus 20 and b is equals to minus 25. So therefore a is equals to minus 20 and b is equals to minus 25. Okay, so here is a solution. Third question, that is, given that the zeros of the cubic polynomial x cube minus 6x square plus 3x plus 10 are of the form a plus b and a plus 2b. For some real numbers a and b, find the value of a and b as well as the zeros of the given polynomials. It's very important question. Please go through it once, that we have to find the zeros of the cubic polynomial. Which cubic polynomial? This one. Which are in the form, the zeros are in the form of a plus b and a plus 2b, which means we can say that alpha is a, beta is a plus b and gamma is a plus 2b for some real numbers a and b. Find the values of a and b. We need to find the value of a and b as well as 0 of the point. So here we go for the solution part. Let px is equals to x cube minus 6x square plus 3x plus 10. Okay, and alpha is equals to a, beta is equals to a plus b, gamma is equals to a plus 2b. On comparing this equation with the, now we can compare this polynomial with its standard form. Okay, that is px is equals to ax square plus ax cube plus bx square cx plus d. From after comparing, the coefficient will be a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 6, c is equals to 3 and d is equals to 10. Okay, so now from the relationship of coefficients and zeros, we have alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to minus b by a. We can substitute the value of alpha, beta and gamma from here and b and a from here. So alpha is a, beta is a plus b, gamma is a plus 2b. Okay, minus b, that is minus of minus 6 and a is 1. So here we are left with a, that is 3a plus 3b is equals to 6. So I have taken 3 common from here. I left with a plus b is equals to 6. Now afterwards, the next step, I have taken 3 that side and I will get 2, that is 6 divided by 3 is equals to 2. So I left with one equation, that is a plus b is equals to 2. Okay. Now we can mark this as equation number 1. Now the another relationship, that is the product of. It was a sum of the zeros. Now the product of 3 zeros is equals to c by a. We can write alpha beta, beta gamma and gamma alpha is equals to c by a. So we can substitute the value of alpha from here, that is a, beta is a plus b, gamma is a plus 2b, similarly 2b and a is equal to c. C is 3 and a is 1, no need to write. Okay, 3. So now as we know that a plus b is equal to 2, we can substitute the value of this here and we left with 2a plus 2 into a plus 2b plus a plus 2b into a is equals to 3. Now we can substitute the value of a from here, that is a is equals to 2 minus b. We can substitute here, we left with 2 minus b, okay, plus twice of 2 minus b plus 2b plus 2 minus b plus 2b, 2 minus b. Why I have did this? So that to make the full equation in terms of b. So it will be easy for me to solve this for b. Afterwards we can solve it for a also. So now after solving I'll get 2 to the 4 minus 2b, 2 into, we can solve in the bracket, 2 plus b plus 2 plus b, 2 minus b is equals to 3. You can solve it for 4 minus 2b plus 2 to the 4 plus 2b, and here it is a plus b, a minus, that is 2 square minus b, that is equals to 3. So 4 and this 4 is 12, 2b and 2b, that is 12. Okay, minus 2b and 2b cancel out. We are left with minus b is equals to 3. From here we can solve it for, we are left here b square. 12 minus b square is equals to 3. So from here we can solve it for b square, that is 3. 12 minus 3, and we got 9, and we got the value of b is equals to plus minus. Okay, when we take b is equal to 3, we will get a is equals to minus 1, and when we'll take b is equals to minus 3, okay, then we'll get a is equals to 5. So here we got two pairs of a and b values. According to this, we one by one pair we will put in the zeros and we'll get the set of zeros. To find the zeros of the polynomial, okay, we will put the two pairs of a and b one by one to the zeros. Okay, so first pair is a is equals to minus 1 and b is equals to plus 3. One by one we'll put these values here, and to get alpha, beta and gamma, minus 1, 2 and 5. Okay, similarly the another pair, that is a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 3 minus 3, we will put here to get the zeros, that is alpha, beta and gamma, that is equals to 5, 2 and minus 1. Okay, I think you all have understood the three questions. If you are having any kind of doubt, please go through it once again, or you can write in the comment box.